Check out the Xiaomi 14. It's taking the spotlight this year since the Pro version won't be hitting international markets. This phone has a lot to live up to as the flagship in Xiaomi's lineup. But don't worry, it's not just a slight upgrade from the previous model. The Xiaomi 14 comes with a better display, a faster processor, double the storage, and a completely revamped camera system. Speaking of the camera, that's where this phone really shines. It's almost on par with the Xiaomi 13 Pro, which is known for its exceptional camera quality. And the best part? It's all packed into a compact size, so you don't have to sacrifice performance for portability. Here's a quick rundown of what the Xiaomi 14 has to offer. Design. It's sleek and durable, with a glass front and back, and an aluminum frame. Plus, it's IP68 dust and water resistant, so it can handle a bit of rough and tumble. Display. You get a stunning 6.36-inch OLED screen with vibrant colors, smooth 120Hz refresh rate, and incredible brightness. Watching movies or playing games will be a treat. Performance. Powered by a super-fast Snapdragon processor and ample RAM, this phone can handle anything you throw at it with ease. Camera. The Xiaomi 14 boasts an impressive triple-camera setup, including a high-resolution main sensor, a versatile telephoto lens with optical zoom, and an ultra-wide-angle lens for capturing more in your shots. Plus, the front camera is great for selfies. Battery. With a sizable battery and fast charging capabilities, you won't have to worry about running out of juice during the day. And if you need to top up wirelessly, it supports that too. Connectivity. This phone is future-proof with 5G support, dual SIM capability, and all the latest wireless technologies like Wi-Fi 7 and Bluetooth 5.4. Overall, the Xiaomi 14 is a powerhouse device packed with top-notch features that will elevate your smartphone experience to the next level. Let's break down the Xiaomi 14's improvements. It now features a larger 50 megapixels main camera sensor, an upgraded 50 megapixels telephoto camera with 3.2x optical zoom, and a wider 50 megapixels ultra-wide camera for capturing more in your shots. In terms of battery life, the Xiaomi 14 packs a slightly bigger 4610 mAh battery and supports super-fast 90W charging, up from 67W in the previous model. Now, let's dive into the review. We'll see how the Xiaomi 14 stacks up against its compact competitors, which promises to be quite interesting. When you unbox the Xiaomi 14, you'll find the usual goodies inside: user manuals, a powerful 90-watt charger, and a USB-A to USB-C cable for charging and data transfer. It's all set to go right out of the box. Let's talk about the design and feel of the Xiaomi 14. Overall, it's quite similar to its predecessor, the Xiaomi 13, with one notable change being the larger camera bump on the back. This bump sticks out more due to the beefier camera hardware. However, there are some gripes with the design. The combination of a curved back and flat sides can feel a bit odd, creating a ridge where they meet. On the plus side, this design makes the phone comfortable to hold since there are no sharp edges digging into your hand. One major downside is that the Xiaomi 14 is very slippery, thanks to its glossy finish, and it loves to collect fingerprints. Xiaomi did make some clever moves to keep certain parts of the phone clean, like hiding the loudspeaker hardware behind the earpiece opening. The aluminum frame is treated to give it a shiny look and added strength. In terms of color options, while the Chinese version offers a choice between glass or vegan leather backs, only the glass version is available in Europe. This means you're limited to black, white, and jade green colors, with the vegan leather option not making it to European markets. The front of the phone is pretty standard, with thin bezels and flat design, all protected by tough Gorilla Glass Victus. However, the placement of the fingerprint reader is a bit awkward, especially on such a compact phone. Overall, while the Xiaomi 14 is small and easy to handle, its design has some drawbacks. The slippery back, glossy frame, and awkward fingerprint reader placement prevent it from scoring top marks in this category. Let's talk about the upgraded display on the Xiaomi 14. It still measures 6.36 inches diagonally, but now it has a higher resolution of 1200 by 2670 pixels. Plus, it supports 12-bit color depth and is now LTPO, which means it can better adjust its refresh rate to save power. And if you're sensitive to flickering, you'll appreciate the DC dimming feature, which you can find in the display settings. The Xiaomi 14's display keeps its premium features like HDR10+ and Dolby Vision, ensuring top-notch video quality, especially when streaming from services like Netflix. While Xiaomi claims the peak brightness has been boosted to 3000 nits, in our tests, we found it didn't go beyond 1175 nits in auto mode, similar to last year's model. But don't worry, that's still plenty bright for outdoor use and puts it on par with other top smartphones. In manual mode, you can adjust the brightness up to 497 nits for bright conditions or down to just 2.3 nits for nighttime reading. Let's talk about the refresh rate of the new Xiaomi 14. It's equipped with an LTPO OLED panel, which allows for more precise control over the refresh rate and helps conserve battery power. When you're not actively using the phone, the refresh rate drops down to as low as 10 Hz to save energy. But as soon as you touch the screen, it quickly ramps back up to a smooth 120 Hz. You have 3 refresh rate options to choose from. Default, which is essentially auto, 60 Hz, and 120 Hz. Interestingly, while the 60 Hz mode keeps the refresh rate fixed at 60 Hz, the 120 Hz mode behaves the same as the default mode. We recommend sticking with the default mode because the phone's software is quite clever at detecting what's on the screen. It tends to prioritize 120 Hz refresh rate in most apps, except for certain cases like YouTube, where it adjusts the refresh rate based on the type of video you're watching. So, whether it's a 24 FPS, 30 FPS, or 60 FPS video, the Xiaomi 14 will match the refresh rate accordingly. The Xiaomi 14 now features a slightly larger 4610 mAh battery, although this increase doesn't drastically change its overall endurance. However, the new HyperOS software and the supposedly more efficient Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 processor, paired with an LTPO OLED panel, do have a positive impact on battery life. Despite its compact size, compact flagships often struggle with battery life. The Xiaomi 14 performs admirably well in 2 key areas: web browsing and video playback. The call test results are understandably lower compared to larger flagship phones, as battery capacity significantly affects screen-off tests. While the gaming test results may not be as impressive, the device makes up for it in other screen-on scenarios. With an active use score of nearly 14 hours, the Xiaomi 14 ranks among the best in its class when it comes to battery endurance. When it comes to charging speed, the Xiaomi 14 takes the lead with its impressive 90W proprietary charging standard. Thanks for tuning in to Future Phone Flash. We hope you enjoyed today's tech journey as much as we did. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you won't miss any of our future tech flashes. Your support fuels our passion for tech, and we can't wait to bring you more thrilling updates from the smartphone universe. Until next time, keep flashing forward into the future of tech.